Hey there, gorgeous ones, and welcome to day 18 of the challenge, the Love Over Fear challenge, the one that I am engaging in for the next 40 days and probably beyond, because I just love what I'm doing and I'm finding it exceptionally valuable. I'm engaging a number of different practices, but also incorporating some of these live messages. So hope that you're finding them valuable, and thank you so much for being a part of it and giving me an opportunity to really set a healthy container for doing the things that really move the needle forward in my own life and allow me to really just live in my values and do what I love, and hopefully that adds some value to you. So today I wanted to just share this message based on an amazing coaching session that I just had with a couple that I work with who are just incredible souls who I love getting to connect with. And today I actually ended up setting them a challenge. And there is a practice that my partner and I do. And basically it's a connection ritual where we do some different things, but basically we give an appreciation for each other, and we reflect that appreciation for each other. And anyway, my partner and I have taken this couple on a retreat, couples retreat before, and this was one of the things through that I'm just getting rid of right now. And I'm back. Do not disturb initiated. But yeah, so basically we taught them this ritual, which is a connection ritual. It originally connects through eye gazing to really just see each other, like for literally a minute. You hug for like literally a minute and just like feel and connect. And then you offer an appreciation to each other. So you might, you offer an appreciation. One thing that I'm really appreciating about you is this. And the other person will reflect and say, I hear that you really appreciate me for this. And they'll ask, why does that matter to you? And the other person who gave the appreciation will say, well, that matters to me because of this, or that impacts me in this positive way because of this, right? Whatever it is. And it's just this, couple of minute ritual that really just, if you engage in it each and every day, and even just doing it once, like you're creating this depth of connection, intimacy, and really feeling seen, and really seeing this other person in your life as well. And so this couple, they've fallen out of the habit of practicing this ritual, but they just rave about it. They say how many benefits it has for each of them individually, for their relationship. And then also when they practice it in front of their kids, like their kids are actually getting this amazing, experience of how a man treats his wife, and how a woman treats her husband, and this in this really beautiful container. And they make fun of it, like the kids will go, oh yuck, mum and dad, or whatever, but it's just actually just really painting this beautiful picture and setting a really great standard for the quality of relationship that these kids will want to, kind of set the bar for themselves as well. And so there are all these benefits, and I was just kind of quizzing them in the session at the end today, just like, on a scale of 0 to 10, like how much does it contribute to your relationship, your connection? How many benefits are there versus, at a 10 versus a 3 does nothing? They were both at a 10, right? And lighting up about like the impact it has on their family and their friends and all this stuff. And it begs the question, like, why is it that we find it so hard to stay consistent with the things that are really good for us, right? It's the same for me at the moment, like, making this container of this 40 days is actually allowing me to actually focus and make sure that I'm staying consistent with the things that really matter. And so I actually set that challenge for them, and I explained why 40 days, and how many days it takes to install habits into our system, and so you don't have to think about it anymore, and all of those things, and actually set the challenge for them to do this practice, engage with this practice that's a 10 out of 10 for them in terms of the value that it contributes personally, in their relationship, and to their family. So why not, right? And I set the challenge, and that's what today's message is really all about. Because there's this great saying, which is, the river needs banks. If you don't have banks on the river, it's just water just going everywhere, right? And not doing much, right? Because it just gets so dispersed all over the field, right? But if a river has banks, it has direction, it can gain energy and momentum, right? It can break through things, it can move in different directions, it can go places. And so the same is true when we put a container on the things that are really important to us, all right? So you might think about in your own life, what is something that you know is so good for you, you love doing it, but you just keep falling off the wagon, you know, because if you just go day by day, maybe you don't really feel like it today. Maybe like you just think, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. Like there's no urgency, there's no direction, there's no sense of progress towards something that you're committed to, which is such a human need, right? That need for progress. So setting this challenge for this amazing couple that I get to coach, you know, and they were on board and, you know, going into the 40 days. And it was just funny. I got off the call and I was excited and I shared it with my partner and he was like, oh, we should be doing that. So we're joining them in the challenge. So another 40-day challenge is on my schedule now. But it's so meaningful and it's such a great practice and a ritual if you want to connect with your partner. So if you want to give it a go, then you absolutely can. And if you want a bit more understanding about how to go about that, and you want to build deeper connection and just bring just so much being seen, being felt, being heard, being known by your partner or anybody in your life that you want to create an exceptional quality and deep connection with, it's such a good practice. So reach out to me if you want to go a little deeper and really understand how you can apply that. I'd be more than happy to help and support you with that. But I just wanted to use that as a quick example as to the importance of the river needing banks and setting a container to get the results that you actually want. So you can really direct and focus that energy towards the things that actually move the needle forward for you, rather than just go, oh yeah, that's a great thing. I'll just, if I feel like it, I'll do it. And there's no sense of urgency and there's no real container and there's no real sense of progress. It's just the rest of your life. Like, we are creatures that require, you know, that need to feel progression in our lives. So set yourself goals, set yourself a 40-day challenge and just make it easily attainable with something that matters to you, and just see how much inner strength and confidence and direction you get, trust in yourself for following through on things that are so good for you, and that sense of progress as you keep checking in each day and setting that container. And you know, it's a powerful move for anybody who wants to generate real results in their lives, whatever they may be. So I really hope that this has served you and supported you, and you just keep reminding yourself, like, hang on a minute, the river needs banks. You know, like if I'm too dispersed and I'm not really feeling like I'm getting anywhere and I just keep feeling like I'm floundering around like just water in a paddock, rather than being channeled and directive and progressing somewhere, going somewhere, right? Treading a new trail, like, you know, as that river with the banks. It's so powerful to give yourself that container and give yourself those little goals and just progress and pat yourself on the back for it, celebrate yourself and build that inner trust that you will do good things for yourself. All right. So that is my message for you. Hope it serves you. So much love coming your way. And this has been day 18. Yeah. So hope to see you again tomorrow. I'll be here and can't wait to see you then. Mwah.